Sapota Akambe is what you're watching, a show that gives an opportunity to fans of different sports discipline to air out their grievances on several sports development. Hey, do you have a jersey for the Chipolo Polo or for any local club? If you have, how did you hustle for you to have that replica jersey? If you don't have, why? Hey, we went through, around Lusaka just to find out how hard it is for one to have a jersey and how easy it is for one to acquire a replica jersey, either for the cheap polo or these other local clubs, like Zanaco, Kabwe Youth Academy, Kabwe Warriors, Nkana, Power Dynamos, and the likes. But hey, it was exciting in the field. The responses that we got from several soccer fans over the jersey. Others are saying it's too expensive. And the good part about this episode of Sapota Akambe over jerseys, Faz has not just kept quiet about the issue. They've responded. Their spokesperson, we're talking about Desmond Katongo, responded to this particular issue. Hey, remember, Sapota Akambe is brought to you from start to finish by Girl Sports betting dotted around the country and other parts of Africa. Let's now join our crew as we take you through the excitement of how people reacted Umaganama jersey. Cheni tuone zimene zinachitika pankani mene ya majezi. Sangalalani ndi Sapota Akambe pomwe muna izi ziku satellites. Malipika jezi ya kubazungu yamankarako niyo chipako ma 7500 manje ma teams ya Mzambia monga Zanaco, Red Arrows, Green Buffaloes majezi ya dula yo chipa yambira pa 250. So tufunika timaiti shimike na ma supporters wa teams yosiana. Muganza pobwanja mdala mtengo wa majezi mwamene yaliti ilichabe bwena.
Awe mtengo wa majezi wevo wanyanya ulengesa kuti semene masapota zikangwa kuti zionekera kuti nise masapota. Why? Chifukwa cha mtengo tikangiyo kuti afford kugula ma replica jerseys yachi. Monga ma timu nga yatwa monga Air Force first of all ndinga kambeko ise ma jerseys ise monga iso 400 kwacha. Then angusonga kwa nse kuigona. Then omatretera tuma low grade tuja tunangu tuma low grade omatipasa tuja. Ma low grade ya mina. So is another thing problem yakoti is better wa Air Force vandani masipanga kuna hivi majezi yao yakoti zigulako. So tuma supporter wa tibwanji wapake. There are some who can able to buy manje chipezi kanchako ati ni mtengo. Even yamene ya Zambia ja 150 yamene wanakamba poja. Yashita over. Enzo puninga chabe 75 kwacha, not more than 75 kwacha. Manje nishi mundu akambugula jezi yo kuchera saka ya unga. Mae bana mazadi ya jezi. Ero maybe wa madam na waikonda ya Zambia. Na wana nao waikonda na wana 5 plus wa madam ali 7. Manje azakula branch. Wose wafuno vala vya vinci. So we need some jerseys na mtengo ulipa affordable. Makamaka wametinga kwani sese wonse wozao kasauka. Bapansi. Sifuna kuti muntu mchinese akatretere majezi yao amene baleta yachawe chawe bakakudonsa itabwaje. We need jerseys made in Zambia very cheap than munga mwa yachipira yako wazungu. Yako wazungu niyo cheap. 75 kwacha but yapezika futi yatu ya muno ndi adura maningi but my team ni ya Mzambia. Why is it like that? We need a help from the fans itself. Kuti ichichandize pali inkani ya majezi so that tizishaina. Tizikwanisa tizishaina. Tizionekera kuti no abandie ma supporters. So a fan is the number 12 player also mu football. A soccer fan afunika na eve ankalako aonekera. Ambe anamusha is very proud when he comes to the ground that navaramo navara jezi. Uyo tupeze kwa mtu libe jezi wavara kapa bandu wa Varos wavara cha black. Wavara wa City of Lusaka kwa bandu wa Varos. Ieve bagulisa kuzafu. Ni 400 kwacha.
Umuvomelezana nayo nkani?
Nivomekeza. Chifukwa ya sana bwerepo pa ground patu kamba uti as a supporter leaders supporters munga ife. Siana bwerepo majezi aya. But yanabwera yogulisiwa kuti yaodewa yagulisiwa. So banakwanisa ndrama zao banakwanisa kugula. But look at leaders supporters, how many are we? How many people doesn't work in leaders supporters? There are men And even each sale of Red Arrows is ZAF. It doesn't even sponsor us, we just sponsor ourselves. So in that way, Akambe kuti ngati ngani ya majezi. Monga hii, mwaiona jezi? Jezi ya mshema ni, mwaiona? Ande majezi anafulika kugulisa 30 kwacha. No, ya dulisa. Muntu aenda kupyanga cheka pinga, ajua kapinga muntu muyadi. Wampasa 30 kwacha mdei. Asaka sunga kangata na bana pa nyumba kagule jezi ya 75 kwacha. Beta baiketa pa 50 kwacha. Isho cheveni gavumeri 50 kwacha chili bwino. Because one, what I can say is this. Tilipira every day monga is $5. Sinikamira ko yena ngoma teams, but I know that those struggling.
Ilichemusha kaja national team. So ija 250 ilichemusha. Then kuyamba maya amaloko monga tinkana Red Arrows chani tikonka na mitengo mwane zilili. Chifukanga tife masapota monga ine hapa so support Red Arrows but mwaona jezi yena vara. So nga tuanena tuatipangira mitengo lokati 150 ogula jezi ilichemusha. Chifuka jezi yatu tikambo igula futi chipi futi ati 70 kwacha 60 kwacha sizambo panga sense. Chifuka tufuna value yatu ifenafe muno Mzambia yendeko pamwamba ya majezi. Chifuka example mzungu ngati achoka kuma UK achoka kuma Norway kuja bwera muna bofunsa ati jezi ya Zambia ni zingati ati ya 70 kwacha. Na ngaya loko ya mai munga mankana Red Arrows power ati 70 kwacha sipanga sense.
250 tinga kwanisi ngati ni full kit.
What do you mean by full kit?
Kiambira mastokeni, shorti na jezi ni yake. Mayenga ti jezi chabeka stinga kwanisi ndaba what are we promoting kugura jezi 250 ya national team kulibe ndrama ni zatu tikuda national team kudana ndrama siti monga kirabwa kutisa kira ma sponsors baliko kudana. So the best way we can do at least 150 ali wonse muntu angagule jezi ali wonse 150 angagule what more like talk of majezi ya Barcelona like Argentina tiagula muno ma 60 kwacha good quality jezi mwaona wakati ya Navara hii this is ni ya Barcelona hii 50 kwacha. So at least kuangala kucheka difference gacha 150 at least we can able to afford kugura jezi yatu. Mayenga tini 250 nishini mwana kambira ifuni konkara full kit. So kuti at least tonze tikazioneka ngati national team ite at least majezi endeko pazingati pari 150 at least we can able to afford ene Zambia nangagule pari 150 akaenda mshopo aipeza not whereby you, if you want a jersey you go like kumamanda you ma shopping complex like pa Makenimo sangagule muntu ekani jezi ipezeke che pali ponse pani pafunika upezeka jezi ya Zambia ma shops ipezeke at least kavala uro national team ite at least tonzi toneka same uniform mapezeka team tamba bora national team wavala jezi ya outside Zambia wavala maybe ya Zimbabwe kai unapeza mkomesa alifeti kwacha
anga kameko mungavana kama ko brother wanga huko jezi ngare solo 150 250 adurisa kai nwambira na mafuno tamba bora funika bonse team ground tavala ko jezi ane pala nakona wanzati no team ground wena ngapezeka na majezi yose siana tufunika tangana jezi mozi so ningafurese jezi abako pa 150.
So 150 kuli imwe ni normal.
150 ni normal muntu ali onse ngangale agula.
Nanga kuli awene wakambati no jezi tifanika tigulise 70 kwacha obiro mkamba kobwa.
70 kwacha singapange sense. 150 but ni normal. 250 yasta over.
Nemonga verenga kambe ko monga ngani ya mtengo. Jezi mtengo funga changa ache mnomo che bwera choro mu 100 kwacha 100 kwacha ndawa siwonse amene wanga kwanise yo mtengo wakambati 150 250 siwonse wanga kwanise ngala benango alikona ingono ndaza bajama wakambati bwera pa 75 nisindia amene bainayo mukaone wambiri wamene badulisa amene amajezi bapeze kati bevaoneka munshaka mu ground aoneka munshe pezi kati abamenango amene bana ma 70 bana ma 75 bapezi kati baoneka chame babala chela mvemija babwana avo bambeja pani jezi amene akusecha be ku Spain penani ya Barcelona pani ya England but no mochenga ti Zambia batea ufunga tivala majezi ya Zambia amene achi mtengo che ufunga cha obwera che pano moche por bandage kwacha pamene apo ndipo pamene ninga ore ndi pamene ngagule kona kugula ko kandi obwera po 150 singa kwanise
chemushe 100 kwacha 200 level chemushe ine pati 100 kwacha naigula chemuli monga nija yamene
okay so bapitirize chewe na wamene wamati
bapitirize good
why matuza pa majezi why matuza
kai bantu bena ngwadanda urati no majezi ni odora
yafunika odura maziba kan majezi yafunika odura kuri terera mu mabara original terera niyo cheap 250 or 200 iliche beta tikapandira orange tukaya tingagora mumbere kama
so maika yaja yakubazungu bamagulisa pesa 75 yamushemushe
ili nishini yakubazungu yaja maya kani ya muno
bazungu na seba black sin sauce naye bazungu na ndrama then kuchira seba black sai
bagula 75
no banandra
ero isetikazigula 100 na 200
it's okay we must stick as long as ukonda team why we konda team ufika huko nejezi nilipe nina chapenda nikapagula nibendera
maizo
ineka inagula nao ndrama nagula 100 kwacha 200 inani ganga nao zati nizagula 100 kwacha
pese kati bena ngusibasebenza azakwanisa bwanji so pamene apa ndipo mungakanzire ko sapota ivina ngatipongena ngaulipe card munga ni sapota wa Buffalo nganipe card siningangena so bambiri bavutika mani pongena pa gate majezi aya bena ngo bavala majezi aya kwa pesa bululu wako limbi asenza muame akupasako
so bati yavuta ko yapeza in short ndeve mkama
si yavuta
so mtengo lishemushe
mtengo ni 300 beve mama bakongolesa wa Buffalo mama supporters
so mai amene 3 chepu no bwera
siri chemushe siri no mu 300
mungafuna yabwera pazinga
ifunika bwaona ngwatulu ni ngwatulu 75 kai 75 zakwanisa iwala awalo
ati bwanje muntu wanga yako jezi iri kuti
ine yanga nenasiya kunyumba
so unaigula kuti
balanigulira mtown
abanakuza tibanagula zinga
150
nyatimbwa
ya Rose
so iwe na bwanje 150 iwe ichemushe kula jezi pa 150
ilichabemushe mapezeka benango bajasula sebenza ipezeka babakongolesa baipaja wakapeza nshito huku kwa mino maenda baipeza ulo 150 ndo wapelekele
jezi singazigula jezi munga tishani tufunika tonse mumaona kumaolo titamba Chelsea Manu wa Man City vija bonso wafunika ti ground yangala chati ni kaya ni ndipo bwanje inabwera inabwera
ati jezi kwanje
inabwera ni atichani viane jezi tonse tufunika cha It's affordable kugula ija jezi so baoneko mushe paka mtengo 250 is too much 250 is too much it's better irete ko pa 150 100 kwata wajamneso anga kwanise because mndala singa gule ati jezi 250 ero kulina mavinango vanene funiko lipira ma school fees na wate
250 is too much. You know, if you are promoting soccer in Zambia, you have to make it whereby anyone can afford that jersey. Because when you go, like for example, in Europe, you find that all the supporters, they've got jerseys. You see? Now, if you are going to put it at 250, then who is going to afford that? Normally in Zambia, you know, we don't watch soccer. There are just a few people who watch soccer. Ngom Zambia, maona. So it's a pesa jersey 250. Mundu azaganiza ningagule 250 jersey. Yeah. Instead ya kuteti wa guleva kudia banyumba. So sembi waika koche opa cheap price, maybe 50 kwacha. So that anyone can afford. Muzambo pesa utenda muuchani. Alienza na jersey, it gives morale to the wati. Even super sport, wanakambati. If wafuna kutambisa bora ili bwanji. Ma stadium yali full. Manje muzapeze kati ma stadium si yali full. Munga kuno wakambati 20 pin. Mwayonaga. So munga pali jersey wewe waikeche pa 50 pin. Not 250 na wakamba. We are nda wakaika pa 50 pin. Baza kula ni 200 and they will generate a lot of money.
Replica jersey yakanga 250. muntu nisema sunga pinda mule zero lokuferuka example maka Islam komboni. What you should not forget is that the bowler ni bantu bamene wapanga chongo wajandie bantu. So ngati bantu swana vale vinyao umaona machani kumachalo kwinangu olupa pamenenze tipi mazembenze kutia naija the other team yaku Egypt, the Egyptian team. You saw almost the whole ground was yellow. Once wanavala yellow meaning that already nishimu maemute ya mwamba kudala kuyopa manje sakapani 250 nchi muzakala bangati muzakala chele kumposti bantu bali 4. So let's consider support. Supporters need to wear the uniform. My supporters got to wear a uniform, but they can only wear the uniform if they can afford. So then to asakiri nchito to apase ndrama kuti wakwaniso kule yo 250. So kapena 250 mfuna kuti ukazivala mweka waunga. Nechi kasi mukazendo tamba mweka football na nese zambo tamba chimpombo cha mkomboni.
I think firstly what we need to appreciate is the fact that we have our own product, our own brand that is currently on the market. Last week we managed to unveil the replica jerseys itself, which will very soon be in shops with the various retailers that will be selected as the official sellers of the product. And again, I think coming back to your question, who's in charge of coming up with the pricing? Firstly, before you come up with a price for any product, I think you have to factor in, the issues of costs, production costs, and shipping, obviously, because there are a lot of things that is involved before you come up with the final pricing. And I think looking at what the Football Association of Zambia has come up with, we feel this is something that is affordable to all our local fans. A jersey is only going for 250 kwacha, which I feel, or we feel ourselves, is something that anybody can manage to purchase. If you look at maybe other clubs, for instance, I can give you an example of Premier League clubs. Barcelona, you are talking about Manchester United, or the Premier League in England. When they are selling their products here, in Zambia, their products are quite expensive. They're very expensive, but you find that the local people are able, to purchase, these jerseys, and it's because they love those teams. The same applies with the Football Association of Zambia. I think we've been able to come up with a product which is ours. And what we expect from our fans is that they should be able to, come on board and support us. 250 as compared to a jersey that you are going to buy at 1,000 kwacha or 600 kwacha. Which one is fair? And we feel 250 is something that people can afford. If you can manage to purchase a jersey for Barcelona or Manchester United, or for instance in Ghana Football Club, check how much their replica jerseys are selling at.
Now you as fans, how does that make you feel when you see your own local people buying products that the foreign products, for lack of a better term? How does that make you feel to see that your own local supporters cannot actually support you in buying your products?
Obviously, you'll be disappointed, but it's also an issue of having the product on the market. Now that the jersey is there, we know that now people are ecstatic, they want to go out there and be able to purchase the jersey. We've not had the jerseys on the market for quite some time, from the time the brand itself was launched to the public. So we are very much aware of the huge appetite that is there for our fans to have their hands on this new product, and I think it's something that will change with time. I think if you go to Ndola, you watch Zesco United, you see so many of their fans clad in their replica jerseys. I think it's a cultural thing that needs to change. We have to invest in our own local products, in our local brands, sportswear. Wherever you go, if you go to Europe, you are watching Barcelona, you are watching Real Madrid, their fans obviously support these institutions. And this is the same thing that we want to see with our own local fans. They should believe in their clubs. They should also be able to support them, not just by going to the stadium to go and watch their respective clubs, but they should be able to be in a position where they can equally purchase the jerseys from their respective teams. And since Chipolo Polo now has got its own brand, why not come through and be able to purchase a jersey?
Now the fans have been saying, is it possible for you said each and every team actually they have their own right, or they have their own standard of pricing the jersey. Now is it really possible for you as fans to kind of lower down the prices, especially for the replica jersey?
When you are watching Barcelona or Manchester United or Chelsea Football Club, they come up with their prices for their products, you know. And like I said earlier, it's the resources that you are investing in that product that will determine the market or the price at which you end up selling it. So for us, it's the leverage that these clubs have, because they have to generate revenue. You know, for them to produce those jerseys, there's money that they are putting, they are investing in the product. So at the end of the day, they have the rights. They control. They are the ones who come up with the pricing. It's not the association to tell them how much they can sell. They can sell a product. It's like when you are selling a player from one club to the other. Manchester United will think of a figure to sell. If it's Morata or if it's Iniesta, you know, you will not have an FA telling them at how much they have to sell a player. Obviously, when it comes to player transfers, there are all those rules and regulations in terms of how much something can be sold and how much a player can be sold. But when it comes to these products, it's totally different, and the clubs retain, you know, the full measure of power in terms of how much they're going to sell a product.
All right. So your appeal to the supporters?
Our appeal is that they should continue supporting the association. Copa brand, it's their own brand. Okay, it's a new product. It's a new, idea. It's our own concept as an association. It's a Zambian product, and people should be proud.
All right. Ndikulupira kuti mwasangalala ndi zimene mwaona pa Sapota Akambe, ndi zimene zimachitika, anthu amazinenera zimene zili kumtima kwawo, akamapsa mtima wapasa mpata kuti alankhulepo izi ndizi sitero koti mboyibede mdala asapota Akambe tulakuwa pazolo bantu bayinderendere kutegwa balyambirire iri umoyo mdala hizwe mdala yonse mponya twamupazolwe Desmond Katongo kutegwa walo ambaule magani ajati hama jezi choma kuti mwaboterwa. That is what happens on Sapota Akambe. But just before we go, we have to give you the fixtures, of the games which we have played, and of course, just to give you a highlight of some of the games that you expect to see over the coming weekend, just to keep you posted on Sapota Akambe. Check out, these fixtures of the previous games, and of course, the games which are going to be played. On Sapota Akambe, we keep you posted. You've seen the results of the games that we played, and of course the games that you expect to see over the coming week. That is the beauty of Sapota Akambe, brought to you from Gawa sports betting dotted around throughout Lusaka and some other parts of Zambia, and of course other parts of Africa. Ndishoma kuti mwagondwa ka party namtasha sana namumfa wino tefyo ili ba mweba pondo na mwebe kuti twampela chance ya kutira timlande popali Sapota Akambe ifya kushitanga twa yakuma stadiums na kumbi kumpera chance na mwebe kutira timlande popali Sapota Akambe if we grow kuba bakamba zo a program. So allow me to say thanks to the crew of Sapota Akambe. I'm talking about the able, producer, of course, also the presenter, Wise Tembo from the East, Mr. Franklin Kapindula. Is he from the Kapindula, from East or West, whichever? But hey, hardworking man he is. And of course, the rest of the crew of Sapota Akambe. This has been Joseph, the majestic Chisale, signing out. Make sure that you make a date with us next time on Sapota Akambe.